Yo guys, what is going on? It is your boy Nick from Run the Foot Market, and today is a video about winter upgrades. Also really quickly, if you haven't checked out my video from earlier, it was just something that I had to say that had to be pretty much said about how there was some inconsistent and not clear things going on with what EA said about the upgrades. But nonetheless, guys, I want to talk about upgrades and the market itself today, and then what I expect for the market going ahead. So first of all, I've been telling a lot of people who invest in things for upgrades to be selling in the hype, and I'm going to clarify this. Selling in the hype means you're selling when everyone's buying before the upgrades actually get released. Usually, regardless of the boost, when the upgrade comes out, unless it's an insane upgrade, a lot of investors sell on top of each other and it gets panic sold. So the best time to sell is a few hours before the upgrades actually happen, when everybody's buying, and that's something that I think a lot of people maybe learned today. And listen, man, there's going to be a lot of opportunities to make coins this week because they're dropping upgrades league by league. So there's going to be a bunch of other leagues where they're not that inflated right now and that you can invest in. But if you invest now, just make sure you're selling in the hype, obviously when everyone's buying. So we're looking on Flippin today, and these are some of the upgrades that happen. So if you have a player of the month, Kane, you got a +2. De Gea's informs all got +1s. Hazards all got +1s. De Bruyne got a sick upgrade today. De Bruyne got a +2 on his all of his special cards, except his team of the year, and he got a weak foot upgrade, which is really sick. Like, he got a weak foot upgrade, which is extremely baller, and that's making that card be a very lethal card in the weekend league. And then David Silva got a huge upgrade. Hazard's cards obviously got +1s. You can see those are the gold cards. Kane got +2. Pogba actually got a +1 on his informs, which I don't really know if that was deserved, but he did get a +1. Salah got a +1 on his 89, which like doesn't really make sense, but I guess it. You know, the whole inconsistent thing today with how upgrades work makes it really hard to know going forward what's going to get upgraded and what's not based on this new rule system they put out. It's very unclear. And then just looking at some more, you have Kane, obviously, and then you have Conte got an upgrade, but his team of the year didn't get upgraded. And then you have Otamendi. So these are like some of the core, you know, bigger upgrades that came out today. And now what I want to do to you guys is just look on console for a minute and just talk about some of these players. So like, you know, I put out a tweet today. Basically, I bought a 90 Pogba like a few days ago for 990K. And today I was able to sell him all the way up for, I was able to sell him for 1.2 million coins when everybody was buying cards for upgrades. 1.25. And he actually crashed to 1.1, so he's back up. But it's a moral of the story to tell you guys that you should be selling a few hours before the upgrades next time around. And there's going to be some cards that I'm going to show you right now that are just getting battered. There's some cards that have gotten upgrades today and are actually a little bit lower. So a card that really is interesting is Sterling. And Sterling got an upgrade. His 84 went to an 86 rated. And what's so crazy about this is, like, you know, I'm going to go pick up one or two because it's actually so freaking low. It's nuts. Like, he got an upgrade to the point where I'm going to pick up one. He basically got an upgrade from an 84 to an 86 rated, right? And he was selling this morning for 125,000 coins. Right now he's down at 97, and he got as low as 90K. So there's this whole like trading and investing method that now you guys can implement where you guys really should be selling all your upgrade investments like a few hours before and then just being on console and getting ready for big time deals. I mean, you know, this card, his 86 rated is essentially the same card before upgrades. It was an 86 rated and it was at 250K. So you're basically getting a big steal for money here in that Sterling, in my opinion, at that price. I think you're getting a big time steal. So I'm picking up two. I'm going to ride with two. I think it's a pretty good deal. And then his 86 obviously got upgraded to an 87. So I'm just kind of looking around at some upgrades with you guys today and just talking to you guys about what happened. Azpilicueta is another really interesting one. He got an upgrade to an 87 rated today. And he was actually selling down at 320K right when the upgrades came out. And now it looks like he's back up to selling around 355, 360K. So it shows you that there's the recovery period of what can happen if you sell before and then you have coins after to actually, you know, get involved and make some deals with these upgrades. Kyle Walker's Once to Watch is another really interesting one. His Once to Watch is already recovering really fast. His Once to Watch was selling at 172,000 coins in the hype earlier. And basically he crashed all the way down to 140 flat. It looks like he's now back up to 150. But yeah, he was getting pelted. I don't even know if that's a word. Pelted is what it is. He was getting killed earlier. So now there's these windows where, like, if you can catch some of these cards that have gotten these upgrades, that you can make some very substantial coins. I think there's also another message to just tell you guys where, like, EA now has released this inconsistent method with how these cards are getting upgraded, and like Jesus was 340 earlier today, and now he's down to 290, and he got as low as 280. He's already back up to 290, and he will continue to go up, but you don't know. You can't predict everything. You don't know who's getting upgraded. You don't know who's not going to get upgraded. So I would also tell you, like, selling in the hype is the way to go, because you also just want to be careful. You really do want to be careful. And that there's a bunch of other players, like Sun didn't get the upgrade today. I haven't even looked at Murata's price. Alvaro Morata is a card that got kind of unexpectedly upgraded today. I haven't even looked at his card to see if it's jumped at all in value. I don't really think it's gone up too much. He's got a ton of supply, so I can't imagine it went up too much. Salah's another card that Salah got an upgrade today, and this is a really good example. So Salah's purple card. This purple card got up to 220k this morning. It was 160k 2 days ago, and I saw it like probably an hour ago all the way down at 160 flat, which is like extremely low. For this card, that's extremely low. But the moral of the story, guys, is that he hit 212k earlier. You should have sold for a +1. I mean, it's not substantial enough to really boost the card, and the same thing happened with Striker Salah, where Striker Salah actually went all the way up to, I think, 380,000 coins earlier, and right now he's down at look at him, he's not selling at 270,000. I mean, this card has absolutely just tanked. He's not selling at 270,000 right now, and this is like a Striker Salah. Like, this is a legit card, and he got a +1 today. He was an 86 rated before today. He was an 86 rated card. And he just tanked today. And the same thing happened with his right wing ones to watch and his right wing inform. I didn't type it in, but the same things happened with Salah's upper cards. They got upgrades. Salah's inform, his ones to watch was like 670, and now it's down at like 500. And they just tanked. They absolutely tanked today, and they did get upgraded. So it shows you that when you see over investing, when you see a lot of people buying into something, it's usually gonna be a buy. As you see there, I'm gonna pick up a Salah. Like, these cards are being panic sold like crazy right now, and there's a great opportunity to make some coins. I really like the potential of making coins with some of these ones to watch cards. He was 600k yesterday, and now he's 560,000 coins. So he's crashed. Like, he's gotten an upgrade today, and the guy has literally crashed, which is just, I find it so interesting that can happen, and it just shows you the trend of the market of a lot of people over investing. I'll show you something that's really interesting as one of the last talking points of today's video is this Harry Kane inform. And this Harry Kane inform was 675,000 coins last night. I mean, that was so overpriced. He was 89 rated last night, so he got a +2 today, and now he's 478k. So he's a card that has crashed. I mean, this card was 400k, it's 330. So Kane's informs all crashed, and if you sold in the hype, you would have made really good money. And if you're a guy that really wanted to enjoy his card, now you buy it back. Now, this card is a little bit of an exception. This card, it got a beast upgrade today. Basically, he went all the way from a 91 rated card to a 93 rated card, and they gave him a 5-star weak foot, which just makes De Bruyne is getting so close to his team of the year that it's scary. You know, it's like it's 3 ratings off of his team of the year card, which before it was 5. So you're gonna see these two kind of cards, like, these are gonna continually, most likely they're gonna continue to rise. And this card, even when this card got upgraded, he was 560. I picked up like 5 of this card at 730 when he got upgraded earlier. He's back up to 768. You just need to know that there's these periods of panic, and like, when you see them, you just need to get on them. So I would just say, moving forward, guys, make sure you're definitely selling in the hype for these upgrades. Like, when the whole world is buying, just sell, take your money. It's the way to go. This Fernandinho is like, you know, he goes to an 86 rated today, which is obviously like a pretty massive upgrade. I think I'm gonna pick one up. I mean, I want to pick one up. He got a +2. He becomes an 86 rated inform. Do I love it? No. He was 234k yesterday. So essentially, yes, Fernandinho's gone up 10k, but earlier there was panic that brought him down to like 237k. So it's pretty amazing to watch all this unfold. I would say in the future, guys, sell in the hype with some investments. You don't know where a card like, you know, Son and Jesus didn't get upgraded today, and then other cards like Murata and Salah did, they had the same rating thing, but there's just some confusion with the rules. You don't know in the future if Goretzka's going to get upgraded or not. Just make sure you sell in the hype, and then if you really want to enjoy the upgrade, you buy him back. And that's kind of going to be my summer here. There's going to be a video out for trading to 500K tomorrow, as well as a video with a once to watch update for you guys. I hope you guys are all enjoying the content on this channel. And yeah, check out some of the recent videos if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new. And yeah, toss the like if you guys like the video. I mean, it is what it is, right? Upgrades probably coming out every 2 days for a new league. And it should be interesting. Make sure you're selling in the hype. If this was your first time and you thought they were going to go up, which they should with an upgrade, a lot of people overinvest, so you should sell before when everyone's buying. And then, and then you buy back basically after, and it's easy money every time. So, hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys in a video soon. Peace.